Welcome to Success Keys TV. Information is the key to transformations. Therefore, if you are not updated, you're outdated. In this video we will learn about the power of a dream. If you are new here, please subscribe now, so that you won't miss other exciting videos like this. I believe that each of us has a dream placed in the heart. I'm talking about a vision deep inside that speaks to the very soul. It's the thing we were born to do. It draws on our talents and gifts. It appeals to our highest ideals. It sparks our feelings of destiny. It is inseparably linked to our purpose in life. The dream starts us on the success journey. When I look for the name of a person who identified and lived out his dream, I think of auto industry pioneer and visionary Henry Ford. He asserted, the whole secret of a successful life is to find out what it is one's destiny to do, and then do it. Ford's dream grew out of his interest in anything mechanical. From boyhood, he had a passion for studying and tinkering with machinery. He taught himself about steam engines, clocks, and combustion engines. He traveled around the countryside doing repair work for free, just so he could get his hands on machines. He became a mechanic and watchmaker. He even worked as a night engineer for the Detroit Edison Company. Ford became increasingly intrigued by the idea of the automobile, and he devoted more and more of his attention to it. In 1896, he built his first car in a shed behind his house. After that, he continued to think about how to improve his early efforts, and he studied the work of other car builders, including that of Ransom E. Olds, who manufactured the first Oldsmobile in 1900. Out of his love for machinery and intrigue over the automobile grew Ford's dream, the creation of an inexpensive, mass-produced automobile. Until then, the new horseless carriage had been an expensive luxury item, available to only the rich. But Ford was determined to put the automobile within the reach of the common person. In 1899, he helped form the Detroit Motor Company. But when his fellow organizers balked at the idea of manufacturing the product inexpensively in order to sell it to the masses, he left the company. However, he held on to his dream, and his efforts finally paid off. In 1903, he organized the Ford Motor Company and began to produce the Model T. The first year his new company produced just under 6,000 cars. But only 8 years later, they produced more than 500,000. And they managed to reduce the initial retail price from $850 to only $360. Ford's dream became a reality. Ford has been called a genius and has been credited with the birth of the assembly line and mass production. But no matter what he had going for him, his asset was his dream and his willingness to devote himself to it. A dream does many things for us. 1. A dream gives us direction. Have you ever known a person who didn't have a clue concerning what she wanted in life, yet was highly successful? I haven't either. We all need something worthwhile to aim for. A dream provides us with that. It acts as a compass, telling us the direction we should travel. And until we've identified that right direction, we'll never know for sure that our movement is actually progress. Our actions are just as likely to take us backward instead of forward. If you move in any direction other than toward your dream, you'll miss out on the opportunities necessary to be successful. 2. A dream increases our potential. Without a dream, we may struggle to see potential in ourselves because we don't look beyond our current circumstances. But with a dream, we begin to see ourselves in a new light, as having greater potential and being capable of stretching and growing to reach it. Every opportunity we meet, every resource we discover, every talent we develop, becomes a part of our potential to grow toward that dream. The greater the dream, the greater the potential. 3. A dream helps us prioritize. A dream gives us hope for the future, and it also brings us power in the present. It makes it possible for us to prioritize everything we do. A person who has a dream knows what he is willing to give up in order to go up. He is able to measure everything he does according to whether or not it contributes to the dream, concentrating his attention on the things that bring him closer to it and giving less attention to everything that doesn't. 4. A dream adds value to our work. A dream puts everything we do into perspective. Even the tasks that aren't exciting or immediately rewarding take on added value when we know they ultimately contribute to the fulfillment of a dream. Each activity becomes an important piece in that bigger picture. It reminds me of the story of a reporter who talked to 3 construction workers pouring concrete at a building site. "What are you doing?" he asked the first worker. "I'm earning a paycheck," he grumbled. The reporter asked the same question of a second laborer, who looked over his shoulder and said, "What's it look like I'm doing?" "I'm pouring concrete." Then he noticed a third man who was smiling and whistling as he worked. "What are you doing?" he asked the third worker. He stopped what he was doing and said excitedly, "I'm building a shelter for the homeless." He wiped his hands clean on a rag and then pointed. "Look, over there is where the kitchen will be. And that over there is the women's dormitory. This here." Each man was doing the same job. But only the third was motivated by a larger vision. The work he did was fulfilling a dream, and it added value to all his efforts. Vince Lombardi stated, "I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, his greatest fulfillment to all he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious." A dream provides the perspective that makes that kind of effort possible. Thank you for watching our videos. We would like to give another interesting videos like this. But before that, our team will be happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social networks. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for daily content and inspiring videos like this. We would love to hear your views and suggestions. Kindly let us know what you have in the comments below. Kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell, for you to be notified the next time we upload a new video. Success Keys TV, unlock your potentials and rise above the top. Stay blessed.